One thing outside of running technique that we believe can really get in your way is not running in a straight line and not knowing what slide to use. The reason why guys tend to use the wrong side, let's say they try to go to the outside of the bag with a hook slide when they would have been safe if they would have just gone straight into the bag, is we don't talk about it, we don't practice it enough. So we started putting that in years back, and it's amazing how much our sliding's evolved. We do this in first and third practice, we do this in outfield practice where we're making throws to the base, instead of just having them slide in, to have them work on something. That also gets our infielders better at expecting crazy slides. So we're going to talk about our first slide is the basic head first slide. This is what we use more often than any other slide. And our points on this is number one, we're going to slide from, we start at the back edge of that bag in our old school leadoff, and we should end up in the back edge of this bag. The way we're going to go over the bag is treat it like a speed bump, where really we're splitting the bag in half. My hand's going to hit the bag, and then really it's going to be like my left quad is going to come up over the bag and lift up. I'm going to have Kevin demonstrate that real quick. So you can see Kevin doesn't slow down when he slides. Okay, the other thing you can see is, especially with replay, every year, especially in college, it's going to be more and more, and our pro guys definitely have to worry about this. If he comes off the bag at all, they're going to be able to review it. All infielders are trained to hold tags on now, so we have to be sure we don't come off the bag, but at the same time, we don't want to grab the bag with our hand and risk getting off the bag the same way and risk slowing down. So that's our basic head first slide. The next slide we use this probably second most, is our foot first slide. Our keys here with the foot first slide is to be able to slide late and not slow down and pop up. We usually do this when we know we're going to be safe. Let's say we stole on a pitch and we think there's been a pass ball. Now we can't see it for sure, but we don't want him to deke us into not sliding. So his body language, if it looks like he's getting ready to catch a ball, so look like you're getting ready to catch a ball, Jake. So he looks like he's getting ready to catch a ball, I'm gonna slide, but good infielders won't always do this. They'll look like this, like they're not gonna catch a ball, and then I don't slide, and then he can get me out, or even worse, I don't slide, then I see he's catching the ball and I try to slide right here and I get myself hurt. So we tell our guys to slide all the time, and our foot first slides are safe slide. We can pop up and find it. If it is a pass ball, I can pop up and maybe advance another base versus getting in the habit of not sliding. So go ahead, Kevin, give us a foot first slide. Just like that. Go ahead and go back. Our next slide is what we call our hook slide, or a slide where we go outside of the bag. So now we're talking about when the ball's at the bag and there's going to be a play. This one's usually, it took the middle infielder up the line a little bit, just a little bit, not so much that we have to go around, but when Kevin does this, he's going to slide to the outside of the bag and then grab something. Now we are grabbing, because if we come off the bag, we're in trouble. So usually this corner of the bag is what he's looking to grab, and really avoid grabbing his foot or something that would leave us off the bag. So go ahead and show us a head first hook slide to the outside part of the base. Just like that. As you can see, we got to be careful to not come off the bag. Go ahead. And then we get into our emergency slides. These are, again, we practice these all the time. You'd be amazed at how much they work and how much better you can get at it. The first one we're going to do is a swim slide. This one's a very realistic slide, but we do this when the ball has beat us. So this guy is waiting with the ball to tag us out, and we're trying to pick on an infielder that'll reach for you. So Kevin's going to give his left hand and then take it away. Why don't you go ahead and show it? It's a very, very easy tag to miss. I'm telling you, go out there when somebody does it and you're not expecting it, it's easy to miss. Then you're hoping for an umpire that can make a good call in that situation. The last emergency slide I'll talk about is a foot first pop-up slide where we pop up early. Again, you're getting the infielder to reach. So he's going to get him to reach and then try to come back around with his foot. Go ahead, Kevin. Nice, very good, very good.